everybody, this is Pam from Camper Jazz. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you're an existing subscriber, and hello if you're new here. If you've not visited the channel before, I'm Pam and I travel with my little Shih Tzu Ted and my little Yorkie Lolly. We live in a Honda Jazz car that's had the spare seats taken out. And when this video goes out on the 1st of June 2024, that will mark 14 months of us living in the Jazz. We did move out of it for 4 months, October, November, December, January of the last year. Tried living in a flat again, didn't like it, moved back into the car. So excluding those 4 months, out of the last 18 months, we have done 14 months in the Jazz. We are taking the road to Tongue. We will then go over the Tongue crossing, carry on a bit further and turn off on the single track road to Altnahara, which eventually leads down to Laig. We will be meeting up with friends at Altnahara, which are Lindsay and David from Desmond's Donders. Another great channel. If you've not watched it, please go over and have a look at some absolutely fantastic places. The stunning scenery is one of the main reasons people enjoy doing the NC500. The roads are not always easy to drive. I won't lie, they are often single track with passing places, and you tend to meet things in the most awkward spots. But the views make up for every bit of concentration you have to put on the road, because they also kindly provide lots of little pullover places. And no, I am not talking about passing places. Please, if you are driving the NC500, don't decide to park up and wander off and leave your car in a passing place. This is just one of many areas that have been created so that you can stop and look at the views. And lovely views they are too. And this is the next one, which is the Ardniki Headland. Another beautiful spot with really wide-ranging views. From here, we're going to be driving on towards Tang. And I've organised a stop en route at Moyne House. Now, Moyne House is a ruin. It was a small homestead, and for a long time, during the 1800s, the house was used to provide shelter to those who ran into difficulty travelling along that stretch of road, which runs through the Flow country and is in a very, very bleak area. So join us for the rest of the drive, and we'll stop next at Moyne House. And there in the distance is a little Moyne House. And they've now created a walker's path where the original road would once have run. There's an information board here that tells you about Moyne House. We're going to have a little wander around here. You can walk inside. It's just not got a roof on it anymore. And it wasn't a bothy as such where climbers and hikers go. It was a home, and it was just designed to give travellers shelter along the route. And gorgeous views from the windows here. Obviously would have had a nice large fireplace to warm the area. And the ground around it, obviously, the Flow Country is famous for its peat, so I imagine that's how they would have heated the home. Very, very windy up here though, even on a nice day like today. Now there is a signpost off the main road to Tongue, and there is a car park, so you can park up, and they've laid out the paths so that you can go for a lovely walk as well. And we're now back on the road, and we are heading on the route down to the Tongue crossing, and we'll drive over that and I will film that for you and see if I can edit out all the wobbles, because what you see is the camera just recording when I'm driving, and it'll record for about an hour maximum, and then I'll just try to chop out the bits that haven't got horrendous light or too many wobbles on them the next day when I'm going through the video. And then took the Tongue crossing bridge, where you've got some lovely views, and it's got a little memorial plaque about the bridge, and where people have left little stones with names, etc. So several months ago, I said about changing the format of the channel and making daily short videos. Then, of course, regular subscribers will know my iPad died on me. We went through a few weeks of no filming whatsoever, and then a lovely subscriber sent me a tablet and a phone, and another one sent me a phone, so I've now got a backup phone as well. And we resumed filming. Hopefully now I'm in a position to do the daily vlogs, and that's what we're going to be giving a go from now, and we'll just see how it goes. The general idea is I'm going to aim to make them between 5 and 10 minutes long, and to release a video every day. If I miss a day, I miss a day. It will just depend on whether I've got adequate footage to make it worthwhile. My regular subscribers will know that the channel is not monetized. I don't do any reviews of products unless it's something I've bought myself and find useful, and I don't get paid for making my videos, so I rely on any of my subscribers that feel like it and can afford it to go to the link to buy me a coffee. And over the last 4 or 5 months I've had some lovely donations, and it's enabled me to do a little bit more on this trip than I'd originally intended, because I've been able to use what money I would have been spending on doggy treats and the odd coffee out on petrol, so I've done a bit more travelling about. And here I'm just showing you one of the typical mountain roads that you cross over, single track but beautiful views. road to Altnahara was a rather slow one, being single track. I kept running into convoys of classic vehicles off to a rally. But never mind, the park-up that David had chosen for us was totally stunning, out in the middle of nowhere, and it was a wonderful weekend with some very, very lovely new friends. The weather was a bit changeable, but we enjoyed some nice walks. Lindsay managed to film some deer swimming in the loch, and I'm sure that will be in a future video of Desmond's Donders. And then after the weekend, I was going to head down to Larg and back through to pick up the Moray coastal route. So my next video will be of that. I hope that you've enjoyed this video, enjoyed the stunning views, and if so, could you please give it a like and share it with your friends on social media, as at the moment YouTube seems to be making it really tough for us small channels. We're not getting many views, we're not getting hardly any new subscribers. It's not just me, it seems to be a common issue. And so anything you can do to help, that would be great. If you're not already subscribed and you're new here, click the subscribe button and click the little bell to get notified when I put up a new video. And in the next one, I think we're going to be heading to the Clava Cairns. So I hope you'll find that interesting. And I'm just being drowned out by some birds.